Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Tuesday, December 8th. These are the charts of the day. So mostly some long ideas, but a few shorts at the end of the video. And we'll start off with Asia Information Holdings. These are going to be alphabetically. ASIA had a big pop yesterday and had an inside day today on lower volume, but it looks to me like it's setting up for more upside. I'm looking for a move that takes us to 36.7 short term, and we'll see if we can get that over the next few days. CAAS, China Automotive, has been a monster ever since the beginning of the move in October when it was trading at 8. It's gone up 150% in the last 60 days. Formed a 3-day flag, but has backed off, and then today reversed from 1861 to 2094, closing at 2062, up $1.16 or nearly 6% on a volume of 1.1 million. And it looks to me like CAAS at this point has got more upside as well, as long as it holds the trend line. The new channel right now is up in the is in this range, and look calls for a move up towards 28. So that's what we're looking for on CAAS. A new one that we spotted today, China Education Alliance, CEU, after forming a beautiful base and having difficulty getting through the 6.5 area, popped today to 657, backed off to 645, but was up 45 cents on strong volume. Notice that the on-balance volume and money stream are at the top of the window, while price is not quite broken out yet. This is a positive divergence, and it's calling for a potential move that takes us up in the 7.5-8 range. That's my short-term trading target. CMFO has been awesome in the last three weeks and has moved from 5 to 8. But it looks like it has more upside, in my opinion, after breaking out of this big trading range. Formed the mini flag, broke out, and that's been moving steadily higher. Has made 5 consecutive new, actually it's 6 consecutive new advances, and also new all-time highs in this range. So with today's gap up early and move up to 8, it backed off, but it still closed up 39 cents or 5% on over 1 million shares, with, as you can see, technical surging and balance of power full green here. Portfolio position ERII is still setting up nicely after this big thrust. It's pulled back in a 3-day bull flag, very low volume, good technicals. I would look for a move that takes us to 740, my short-term target, and then to about the 8.5, 3/4, my secondary target. Nabi Biopharm, we entered this late in the session today after it poked its head out above the coil. Volume started to pick up a little bit. Let's take a look at scrolling in on it. Today was the heaviest volume in about the last 5 sessions. The stock did reach as high as 520 before backing off. We're still up a few cents today. But you can see for the last 6-7 sessions been above the moving averages, and today stuck its head out. Let's see if we get a follow through to the upside over the course of the next several days. Next up is Nano, which continues to look outstanding. It's a beautiful rising channel. At the top of that channel, projecting a price somewhere upwards of $20 here. And I think we will get that potentially short term. Today, it stuck its head out above the November high and the early December high, reaching its high as 1406 before a big downdraft brought it back to 12 3/4. However, it recovered to close at 1327, up 77 cents on strong volume at 2.7 million. You can see underlying technicals also surging very nicely. On Nano, my trading target, as I indicated, is 20, with an intermediate stop cap somewhere around 17 on my next target. NLST looks like it may have started its recovery move today. We can look at it on the 15-minute chart and get a better idea. You'll see that it finally broke out of its 2-week down channel, took out this mini base, had some very strong volume on this surge here, backed off, tested, and came out again at the close. The closing of the high for the day going away. Going to be very interesting if we can get a follow-through move, but my target right now is about the 585 area, which is formidable resistance from these lows and from this gap snapback high. So I expect it may find some difficulty up in that 5 3/4, 585 range, but that's my next target, and we'll play it by ear once that's taken out, if that's taken out. NVMI, which is motoring forward and accelerating. As you can see here, technicals starting to accelerate, top of the window, moving up nearly every day for the last 7 or 8 sessions after breaking out its flag. and it looks like it has more to go, although it has reached today the top of this channel. Let's see if we can get an upside extension and a move that takes us to first 535.45, and then beyond that something up towards the $7 level, my target. Seed. Late in the session today, came to the apex of a falling wedge and started to pop out. Let's look at that on a 15-minute chart to give you an idea. You can see it took out its declining wedge, ran right up to the moving average and stalled there for 350 for 45 minutes. Let's see if we can break out above that and take out this lateral price resistance around the 1150 area. A move through 11.5 I think could get this one motoring again back up towards the 12 and then 12.5 area or higher. And lastly is VISN China in the long section, VISN, which after breaking out of its trading range, pulled back for a couple of days, but then popped back up 41 cents today on increasing volume. I think the stock is ready to make a move at 13.5, 14 zone. Let's see if that is what we are able to get. A few ideas on the short side are stocks that are starting to deteriorate. You can see the topping pattern here on CVD. This is Covance, multiple lows and support in this area today was taken out, down 51 cents. Volume hasn't increased yet, but this could be on the verge of a spike down. NUVA, which has been a favorite chart of ours for a while, really is starting to accelerate lower, down another 75 cents today, but this looks quite ugly. Technicals are about as negative as you can get. The stock may be oversold, but it sure could have more downside before you get a substantial rally. And it wouldn't surprise me if this dropped all the way from 28 down into the 23.4 zone to reach our target. PDA, Brazilian meat packer or meat purveyor. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Little bear flag in here. And today, down 86 cents and moved below the neckline of this head and shoulders top. Let's see if we can get some downside acceleration on that one. And lastly is SAP, which also looks like it's moving below its head and shoulders neckline here. Not picking up steam yet, but oversold. Should I say negative enough to maybe get some lower prices. Ultimately looking for something down around 38 for a trade. That's it for this evening. Some long and short ideas. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello, we're going to be